Railroad tracks, railroad tracks, railroad tracks, railroad red. Haha. These no trains are coming. Let's roll that intro! What's going on YouTube? Look, I'm doing 47 kilometers an hour and my bike says it's doing 52. I am out and about on a beautiful day on a place I haven't been to in a really long time. I'm in an area, International Motorsports. Oh cool, I should go down that road. I'm in an area called Fort Langley. This is one of the oldest areas around here. Especially because this is, yeah, it's kind of an old area. Maybe I'll throw some wiki stuff up on, but I was coming in to check it out. I want to see how much people are actually social distancing here, because this is actually, it's Easter today. It's Easter Sunday today, so I thought I'd come out here and see how busy it is and how busy it's not. But yeah, this is historic Fort Langley. So I thought I'd come out here and have a look-see and rip around and see what's going on. But a lot of these places are closed. When I see a sign, this is SFL. You see those signs on posts like that? That usually indicates movie sets. Now, for an area that should be not that fucking heavily populated, there sure is a lot of fucking people down here. Like, why is there so many people down here? There shouldn't even be this many people. Nobody's social distancing. Everybody's out with their frickin' families and stuff. But yes, there's the old community hall, 1932, that was built in. I'm guessing, because that's what the year on it says. Rainbow fucking crosswalks. But why the fuck is it as busy as it is down here? Holy shit. Looks like you can't go into the native property or the native area. No one's social distancing. BMW guys, they don't even fucking look at anybody, eh? Guys aren't social distancing. Kind of curious to see what this sign says, but holy fuck, is it busy down here. Our community is closed to visitors due to COVID-19. Haha, nice. Let's go in here. That's over there, that's native property. It's the native land. Oh, buddy's getting the drone out. Nobody's social distancing. The DJI Phantom. So I'm just kind of cruising around. Got nothing better to do. Like I said, a small little historic town. People aren't social distancing, it looks like. Good day to get out on the bikes and ride, that's for sure. It's fucking nice today, man. A fucking street bob and a fucking road glide. A lot of bikes out today. I passed a lot of bikes coming here today too. But yeah, I'm really amazed at how many people are out, you know, and not social distancing themselves. This is the historic site. Not that side, but this side. This is Fort Langley right here. This place here where the fort is actually not the original spot that the fort was built. This was built after. There's supposedly 4 kilometers downriver it was originally built, and then they moved it up here. I've actually never been inside this place before, but it looks pretty cool. I don't know how much you can see of it though. Is that a heritage building, or is it just made to look like it? Kind of like that fucking place. I've actually never been here before. I don't have no idea what's behind these walls. Like I said, this was, from what I read online, this was not the original location that this place was built. I don't know whereabouts it was built before. But it's up on a hill, so it does have a bit of line of sight to things. but I've never been inside this place. Looks pretty neat. It's probably really not that exciting inside there. Let's have a little peek through the hole. Let's see, what do we see? What does the GoPro see? Probably not a whole lot. What do I see? Yeah, not a whole lot. I see some old buildings and shit in there. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I've never been here. I don't know how aesthetic this wall is. I don't know even how old fucking half the shit is inside. But supposedly this fort was set up to ship cedar shakes and salted salmon. And they would ship that stuff to Hawaii, of all places, as I read on the internet. I don't think it ever came under attack. Is that a fake horse? Oh, it's a fake cow. Oh, okay. It's a fake cow on the other side of the wall there. But yeah, who knows? Place seems kind of weird. Some old trees though, starting to bud leaves. Wonder what's down here. What's down here? It's quite the view it would have had. See, I don't think this is... No, I know for a fact this isn't the original. Because you can see they drilled out this here and put these fake dowel pins in to make it look real. Half of them are missing. Not as cool as Lower Fort Garry. Went to a place in Manitoba many years ago when I was a young little lad. Oh, we got an anthill starting here. I was a young little lad, and it was called Lower Fort Garry on the Red River, and it was part of the fur trade of the Hudson's Bay Company. This was part of the Hudson's Bay Company as well. A little bit I read that before this fort was built, look at these crows just all chilling right here. Oh, there's a train going by. But before this fort was built, the Hudson's Bay Company had one. It was called, it was Fort Vancouver in Vancouver, Washington. And from what I could read there on that, it was it was before, I guess, something going on in Oregon and Washington State and stuff, and before there was an actual border between Canada and the United States. The border at one time was going to go down the Columbia River, and this area was known as like the District of Columbia, from what I was reading. And all of a sudden, fucking, with all the shit going on in the States back there, don't fucking quote me exactly on it because I'd have to look it up on the internet. Then the 49th parallel, of course, became the border between Canada and the United States. But before that, Hudson's Bay Company kind of had an idea that was going to happen. So what they had done is they had built this fort here, actually not on this fucking location, but on another location, 4 kilometers downriver from here. They had built the fort before they moved it here in 18-something. But then this fort was basically shut down after the railroad came through, because they would ship stuff out of here, not far from here. They would ship stuff out of here, and like I said, they would ship it to Hawaii, cedar and salted salmon and shit like that. Why didn't Rome do as the Romans do, right? If I could fit. Nope, can't fit. Alright. Can't fit. That's kind of neat over here, though. This looks like it's part of the original shit. Let's go see what this thing says. Gee, I wonder if this is a hangman tree. What does it say here? Oak tree planted by Lady Langley Women's Institute, commemorating the crowning of Queen Elizabeth in 1953. Wow. I think it was planted in 1953. Oh, Sir James Douglas. Looks like a short lad. Sir James Douglas, 1803 to 1877. As the first governor of British Columbia in 1858 to 1864, James Douglas proclaimed the new crown colony of Fort Langley on November 19th, 1858. I'm going to do something you shouldn't really do, but I'm going to do it anyways. Trippy's Law. The promised profits lured North America's most powerful company to the west coast. Here, the Hudson's Bay Company built Fort Langley to trade for furs with Aboriginal peoples. Alright, so right there, because that's the Aboriginal people across the way there. That's part of the Fraser River, and the Aboriginal people, the native people, live across the river there, where you can see that little white church through the trees. I'm not sure if you can or not. Yes, street bobs. Yeah, everybody's on their street bobs with a rocket. No speaking should be allowed in the square or recess of Fort James Douglas, May 1852. Right. I guarantee you they were smoking. Smoking back then. Smoking everything they could, otherwise you can't see. A lot of bikes going down that road. Maybe I should go down that road too. Have a look, see. What do we got here? You can't go past this point. Oh yeah, they had to rebuild all this, eh? Concrete foundation. Yeah. That's definitely not original. Fucking concrete foundation. How original is that wood? Yeah, it may or may not be original, but I'd almost put it not being original. An ultra sporty. Hey, everybody's out on their Harleys. Fuck, I gotta get a Harley, man. This is fucking dumb. Everybody's out on their fucking Harleys, and what am I riding? A stupid 250. What the fuck? Fuck, I gotta get a new bike. Oh, they got a ramp with. I guess you can walk up in there and shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. 8-man pulling hard. It took 5 days to row a bateau between Fort Langley and Fort Hope to meet bridges from the northern post. These heavy wooden cargo boats delivered trade goods such as cloth and metal tools up the river and returned with bales of fur. Well, what do we got coming by now? Crotch rockets, Gixxer and a Ducati. Oh yeah, that kind of cool looking leaning tree there, man. That's kind of neat, the way that one grew. You know, and that probably all happened because the kids fucking playing on it, shit, like pushing it over as it was growing. All right. Oh, Kawasaki. River connections. Sleek stilo canoes brought the local people of the river together for fishing, harvesting, potlatching, and trade. Carved from a single log of cedar, these dugouts also stopped at Fort Langley with a wealth in cranberries, salmon, and fur. Which would look like these two things here, these concrete structures that you're looking at. Look, that dude kind of tripped me out for a sec. It's over my shoulder. Like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from, dude? Now, that rail line, I would assume Yeah, because down the road, not that I would assume, it's the truth, that is part of the actual original rail line that was put across Softail Slim. That was the original, part of the original rail line that was, went coast to coast Canada. Because if I remember correctly, just down the road there in Fort Langley, there's the old train station. That's what I'm looking for. Not a motorcycle. Sporty. Fucking DRZ. Yeah, it was a Sportster Roadster. Huh. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Not the coolest thing, but whatever. This is kind of the old part of town. One of the first areas to fucking ever be kind of developed. Because, like I said, there's native people right across the river. And they would have been fucking trading left and right with the fort. Because that's how you make your money back then. Was fur trading. Alright, let's get back to the bike. We'll ride around, see what it looks like. I'm going to go for a bit of a rip myself. I'm going to find out where all those guys are going down that road. Why is that road so popular with motorcycles? Must be a pretty decent road or something like that. Ah, it smells like cow shit now. I think they're spreading shit over there. That's a cute little house. I'd like to live there. So there's the fort there. As I hold my head sideways, look out the corner of my eye. Oh, okay, that was the back way in. I don't know how old these buildings are, if they're authentically old or if they're just fucking made to look old. Ah, here it is, the old train station. Quick, before the train's going by, get down, you motherfucker. Wow, there goes the train. Oh, this looks like original. So yeah, this would have been the train station for Fort Langley. Chances are these are the original tracks. And those got moved over there because, well, the amount of traffic. Oh, it's a private residence. Oh, that's cool. See you at Fort Langley, eh? General waiting room. Of course, this place is all going to be closed off. Ah, cool. Pretty rusty. Thing's old as fuck, eh? What's it look like inside? Oh, fuck, they don't have a door open so you can't see inside. Kind of see inside the car, but you can't. I'd like to know what it looks like inside the caboose too. That'd be kind of neat to see. Sorry, real car is closed. It's kind of neat though, eh? Ugh. Oh yeah. Looks like it's a restaurant or something. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Man, that guy's got it made. Lives in that place. Paid to live in that place. To look after this place. How fucking awesome is that? Even bikes are all out. Oh, there's that fucking Sportster I seen earlier today. The Roadster and the fucking DRZ. Look at that nice Camaro right behind it too. Langley Station, eh? Yeah, Roadster. A Durs. And an SS Camaro. 69. That thing's fucking sick as fuck. That thing, fucking Mr. Drug Dealer driving it. An SS. 69 SS. Looks like it's full frame too. Alright, back to this thing. Historically known as Langley Station, this was one of the stations built for the new Canadian Northern Railway. It was built to their third-class standard design and was one of 85 such buildings constructed in Western Canada. That's kind of cool. So the National Railway System in 1918, the station was expanded to accommodate larger living quarters for the station agent. In 1980, passenger service was stopped, and a year later the station was declared redundant. It was moved to its present location in 1983 and restored by the Langley Heritage Society, now owned by the municipality. The building was municipally designated as a heritage site in 1984. Judging by from where it is, it didn't move far. It was probably a little bit closer to the tracks. They just probably moved it further back from the tracks. There's this historic site. The station is 1950, and that caboose was from 1920. The rail car was from 1947. And Mrs. Simpson's garden, which is probably what's all around here, I don't know, is from 1917. I have no idea what that is. This is pretty cool, I must say. I've never actually stopped here. I've been through Fort Langley, I don't know how many times, because you sit over that bridge. You used to have a ferry to go over to fucking Maple Ridge before they built the bridge. It's not far from here. But this is where I currently am, and I came from all the way out over here, so... Here you go, Fort Langley CN Station, when rail was king, when Langley was mainly trees, farms, and dusty roads. The railway helped the community grow. Trains stopped to load and upload passengers and freight, linking people across Canada. The station was built in 1915 by the Canadian Northern Railway. Financial troubles during World War I resulted that this railway be taken over by the government. The Canadian National Railway Company, CNR, was formed in 1980, amalgamated with the Canadian Northern Railway and several other failing railways. As airplanes, cars, and trucks replaced rail traffic, the CN station was made a flag stop in 1972 and permanent closed in 1980. That's funny. Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip, the current King and Queen of England, back in 1951. Oh, that's where it originally was. Okay. The original depot location situated beside Rogers Feed Mill. Not too sure where that is. And then they fucking hauled it by truck in 1983. East 240 meters. Okay, so wherever these fucking things are is where the station was. Look at that, more bikes. What do we got? We got a Heritage, a Deluxe, Sportster, and a fucking, like, a CB750. Oh, it came from that way. Okay, because, no, the tower wouldn't have been there at the time. But that could be its original location, is over there. Oh, that goes a Road Glide. Looks like a newer Road Glide, too. Road Glide Special. Let's ride around and see what else we can find. I kind of want to go over there. Let's go see the water. The Fraser River, as I hear more bikes coming. I've seen so many bikes. Oh, it's this fucking Street Glide. It's not a special, it's an older one. Yeah, rip off them Reinhardts. They look like Reinhardts. Back of that bike. Gotta get a fucking Harley. So that's the Fraser River right there. And they used to send those boats that I was telling you about, what I was reading about earlier. They'd go upriver with those fucking things, up the Hope, where the #1 highway goes through, and where the river gets really fucking crazy. That's a pretty cool old house. That's a authentic old house there, I can tell. But it's been taken care of. This guy's got no headlight on his bike. Little two-stroke. That's old Fairlane. Nice car, man. That thing's pretty nice. There's another bike, an Indian. Well, that was historic Fort Langley. Wasn't it's pretty cool, but for a place that's closed down, it sure is fucking busy down here. Well, I hope you like that. That's pretty much going to end it. But, nothing more to see here. Just my ride home now. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Mosh all over that like button if you like this. Stage dive on that subscribe button, and we will slay her another time. Cue the music.